everyone. This is kind of a continuation of Sunday's video, but I'll probably post this before Sunday, before the auction video. I just had some people say that they like watching me wash dishes, so I'm gonna wash some dishes and talk to you, and then we're gonna I got a few other things I want to show you. I just emptied my soaker tub, so I got a 2-sink. That's the bread machine. So it's working. I forgot to tell you in the last video too that that big coffee urn that I bought, that stainless thing, it worked, you know, and it cleaned up really nice. I mean, that thing looks brand new. I'm pretty sure that that's the one that was there about three or so weeks ago that they paid $50 for it. Had a box with it at that time, but I think they bought it. They used it for whatever it was that they were having a picnic or graduation or something like that. And then they took it back to the auction. But I don't know for sure, because they would have had to have taken it to the auction, probably about 3 or 4 weeks. No, not that long ago, but a couple of weeks ago anyway, before they stopped taking consignments because they have so much crap to sell. If you watched my auction video, you'd seen that the back room even had an area roped off, because that was stuff for next week, next Monday. I don't know why they don't just, you know, whatever's out on the floor, do it. Auction it off. See, that building, there's probably, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 storage rooms in that building, and every one of them's full. That's why there's stuff roped off outside. And I think even the truck is full that Jeff and Tim go pick up estates. Right now it seems like everybody's just having them bring it in to come and get it and put it in, because I think it's cheaper for everybody involved. Jeff, the people that are consigning, I think all of it it's cheaper if you just have them come get it and put it in the warehouse, or put it in the auction that way, instead of having an auction on site, because of all the overhead that goes along with it. Which is fine. I mean, it just means that there's that much stuff there. Now this week, I don't know if I'm going to get to any arcade stuff this week. I have so much stuff here that I got to get ready for this weekend, for the 4th of July weekend, because we're down there 3 days. I told you before, we're down there 3 days this weekend coming. When you'll be watching my auction video, I'll be down there selling. So I'm working on all that stuff to get it ready. I'll be doing that all week. And then after the holiday weekend, 4th of July weekend, then things will settle down a little bit. Not much, but they'll settle down some until Labor Day. So in between 4th of July and Labor Day, I'll have all kind of time. I'll have some more time to work on arcade stuff. But there's plenty to do. Like I said, this is kind of a, this is 7-day-a-week job. Getting ready for the weekend. Even when I come up from selling on Saturday evening and Sunday, yes. I still come out here and do some more work. Still cleaning stuff even on those days. Scratch. Oh. Okay, there's that mixer that I was told not to buy. Don't buy that. No! Alright. Last night I looked for the ugliest, filthy thing I could find to show you how I clean these. You can see how nasty. A little bit of rough area there, but that's alright. They'll still buy them. These roasters are hard to get a hold of. You can see how nasty the inside looks. Take a look at the lid. You can see. I'm going to show you really good. And this is one of the reasons that I can clean so much stuff. As you get older, you get smarter. Okay. Now let's just showed it to you really good. My gloves. But we're going to come over here. This is my soaker tank. You can see all this stuff right here is all waiting to go in the soaker tank. And the basket for the deep fryer. Okay. A lot of that stuff's pretty light. It won't take very long to soak them out. And in here, what we do and sink. Just like the Titanic. Alright. Can see there, and we'll put that in there, and let me see if I can get some more of that cleaned up. That sucker's filthy. But put it in my soaker tank. This is Hopper's special recipe that's in here. I'm not lying. That's my special recipe that's in there. And you can see a lot of this stuff. It's pretty light as far as gunk wise goes. It's just, you know, baked on food. It's really hard to take off with a scratchy pad, and you know, even Mean Green. These ones were the same way. They were really crusty. Soaked them for about, I think those were only in there for about 4 hours. Cleaned them right up. Now that roaster, I'll have to soak that roaster overnight because it's already 5:30, and 4 hours. I'm not going to stay out here until 9:30 or 10 o'clock just to clean a stinking roaster. So we'll let that soak, and I'll show you how it comes out after it's done soaking in Hopper's special recipe. Okay, so you watched me wash these pans, these glass pans. Those were, like I said, those were soaking for about 4 hours in the soaker tank. And you see how much actual scrubbing I had to do to get them clean, which wasn't much. A little update on the auction. Let's see, I bought 4 more arcades at the last online auction. 2 solid-state pinball machines. I think I told you this, but you're going to hear it again, whether you like it or not. Let's see, I bought Knight Rider, Bally Knight Rider, and Stern Lightning. The Lightning, I think, has battery damage, but it doesn't look too bad. The display is trying to light up on it from the looks of it. I'm just going by the photos, and they had it plugged in. And that has the big display in it. So it's either that the big display went bad, or battery damage. I looked and I couldn't see, but it's really hard to see in pictures, you know. The Bally, the Midway, I'm expecting. I'm going to say it's probably the same thing. That's the same board in that is what's in my Black Pyramid that I put in storage. We have to get Black Pyramid out of storage, because I have some ghosting on the displays, and I'm not real happy with the playing field. I did that one. That was one of my first ones I did, and then it we played the hell out of it, and now we have some ghosting on the displays. So I'm going to bring that one. I'll bring that one back in, and we'll have some videos up on that one again. The other 2 I bought. Let's see, the arcade machine I bought is Die Hard. Kind of a funky cabinet. I don't know, it might be the right cabinet, but I'm just not real familiar with and really good at determining these cabinets. And not real good at determining what chassis is in the monitors either. What the hell was I going to say? Shit. No, I wasn't going to say shit. Oh, the cabinet. I think it's one of them all plastic cabinets. At least that's what it looks like. You know, kind of a bulbous, you know, and it's got the big marquee on the top of it. And that one, I'm really looking forward to getting into that one. The coin mech on those, or at least where you put the coins, is up top on the control panel. You put them in the top there, and then there's a coin return kind of down at the bottom. So that'll be a first on that cabinet for me. And the other one is a gumball machine. it's one of those gumball machines. Gumballs are at the top, and it does, you know, you put the money in, and it plays music and does a bunch of weird things, you know, coming down through a maze and all kind of fun shit like that. And of course it's not working, because I keep telling you, I don't buy stuff that works. That stuff's no fun. So I think that'll be kind of a fun project. I don't know how many people really give a shit about a you know, interactive gumball machine, I guess you want to call it, or amusement gumball machine, where you're just awed at when you put the money in. Oh, look at what it's doing! So we'll have some fun with that. Let's see, yesterday I got a hold of my shipper and told him that I had some more crap for him to pick up, and he was like, oh, thank you. I don't know if that was good or bad. I'm hoping that was good, because he needed to go down there. He goes down to Maryland quite often. He has friends down there, and so he likes going down there. In fact, I think he has a warehouse down there too, or a garage at his buddies or some relatives. So it kind of makes it nice. There's times that he goes down and he'll get my stuff, and he'll just take it over and store it in the garage until he has time to bring it up to me. You know, which is fine with me. You know, it's not like I don't have anything to do. I'm not sitting around here waiting on the stuff. And, you know, with the summertime, I have more than enough stuff to do. So he can bring it up whenever. There's been times where he'll wait 2 months, or he'll wait 2 auctions. That last delivery I had, that was 2 auctions worth of arcades. And for people that have asked me, it is Breezy Creations is my shipper. He has trucks and people all over the United States. So, and he's based out of Youngstown, Ohio. That's where the home office is. But he's very fair in shipping, and he treats your junk like it's a treasure. He's really, I trust him fully. He can go pick up my stuff, like I said, and I don't care if he has to hold it for a week down there or a month, because I know he's going to bring it up to me, and he's very, very fair in his shipping prices. But yeah, that's Breezy Creations. Really, really good guy. Once you meet him, but you know, if you're not in this area, you'll be dealing with one of his people, one of his drivers. He contracts. He has his own trucks. All the trucks that are out there are his. No, I take that back. He has a lot of trucks up here and throughout the Midwest, but other ones he will contract it, or he has drivers that he gets loads for, or deliveries, or you know, whatever, and he will have them go pick it up. But you know, the people that work for him are very trustworthy. You wouldn't have to worry too much about anything. If you got a hold of, if something was to happen with your shipment, you get a hold of Lee, and he will gladly work with you on what's going on. He's not. In other words, when him or one of his guys pick up your stuff, it's in good hands. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about it. He vets pretty well. Let's see, what the hell else is going on? Oh, Time Soldiers. I think I'm kind of leaning towards putting in an LCD in Time Soldiers. Just for the simple fact is, I think it would be more reliable with an LCD in it. Plus, the other reason, the one that's in it, if you watched my video, I wasn't sure what it was. Well, I figured it out, got it. It's a Matchitza monitor that's in that. And they were kind of a problem child. I guess they were in a lot of the Atari cabinets, which I figured out. Let's see, I had two of my subs tell me that cabinet was, yeah, I would have to bring that up. Oh shit. Give me a minute here. Okay, that cabinet, that Atari cabinet that I have Time Soldier in right now, is a Zuvius. Was Atari Zuvius is what was in that. I might be butchering it, but I don't care because it's not in there anymore. But that's what was in that cabinet before Time Soldiers was put in it. Time Soldiers was a kit that he put in. There is, I think there are some dedicated Time Soldiers. I don't think they were all kits. A lot of them were. I did see that a lot of the Time Soldiers were kits. But when they put it in this Zuvius cabinet, they didn't use the marquee or the monitor bezel. So I don't know if he didn't get whoever had this and put the kit in it, didn't get the full kit, you know, took it out of another cabinet and everything was, you know, junk or what. So we're just going to have to live with it. I do have a few surprises coming up for it and for you on it. But like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a LCD in, and I think we're going to convert that over to an LCD. I already bought the board. You know, the little conversion board is here. I bought it just in case I had decided I was going to do it, but I think I am. I'm not sure how, you know, reliable that Matchitza model TM202G is what that chassis is. And I heard that there was a lot of problems with it, and there's absolutely nothing out there for that cabinet, or for that chassis. So I think if we convert it over to an LCD, then if the LCD pukes, I mean, we can, you know, shit, you just buy another LCD monitor and stuff it in there and away you go. That's pretty inexpensive to do it that way. Plus, I think it'll look better. I mean, it's not going to be original. Well, you know, the cabinet's not original anyway. I'd have to find a Zuvius board and marquee and bezel and control panel overlay and all that just to convert that back over. And I didn't even look. I think we're just going to keep it Time Soldiers. I think that's going to be a fun game. I think people are going to enjoy it. Okay, I don't know if everybody follows along where I buy some of this stuff. Like I said, this is from TNT, this package here. Come up from the auction, I don't know, a week or so ago. I don't even keep track anymore. As I know is if it's something I need, I go ahead and buy it. And a lot of you will already know what's in here because you follow along TNT too. Oh shit. Some moron started a cup of coffee in the Keurig and forgot to put under the damn coffee cup. What a moron. Yes, I am. Alright, anyway, now I got a mess over there to clean up. This is what I bought. That's the dot matrix display, LCD, for pinball machines from, what the hell was it, 90 to, or no, 2000 to 2015, which this will fit in our stern, the Lightning. So if it has a bad display, I have an extra display that I went ahead and bought because, like I said, I had an idea that we were gonna be needing one anyway. But if not, then it'll just go in stock and we'll have an extra one for the next one that comes up. That's the... No, I'm sorry. My mistake. That's for Sharky's Shootout. Yeah. Sharky's Shootout that's sitting over in storage. That's what that's for. That's the one that has the battery acid damage. And the display has some elements on it, but not sure if it's going to work fully, so that's why I bought the extra one. Okay, give me a minute. I got to clean up my mess. I'll tell you, make you feel real intelligent. Start a cup of coffee without putting the cup under. Kind of like, duh, I'm a moron. I better cut that out. Might get in trouble. But yeah, makes you really feel intelligent when you do stuff like that. Start a cup of coffee without putting a cup under it. I mean, that's always nice. Always makes for a great mess. But I have another box over there that I bought some stuff at auction. I think it's been sitting over there for about a month now. I haven't opened it. I mean, I know what it is, and it's oopsie. It's something that I don't need to be, you know, I don't have to use any of it. It's just some stuff I bought to have around. I may open that up before the end of this video too, just to show you. But all I can say is bear with me for a while here while I do all my summer stuff, and then in the winter or fall, or like I said, I'm hoping I'll have some time after the 4th of July to do some more arcade stuff. I'm going to try and fit some more in here shortly. I want to get working on Time Soldiers again. I'm really having a hard time because I want to so badly start on a pinball machine because I love doing pinball machines. But I understand, you know, I gotta have some arcades too. Can't just have all pinball machines in an arcade. have to have video games too. And there's a lot of good games out there, but I don't know what. Right now, I'm just kind of picking up what is available. You know, I'm not looking for anything collectible. Right now I'm just picking up machines that I feel would be fun to play, and the price is right. Arcade machines are still priced pretty decent. I mean, they're pinball machines are the ones that have really gone up. Arcades you can still pick up pretty cheap. You know, like $150 for a non-working. You know, if it's a kind of a common, or just something that I don't know. I'm not going to say that is not popular, because I've noticed that a lot of those unpopular games that were in the arcades, you know, video machines, now are really sought after. I don't know if it's because now there's not very many of them left, or you know, if it's taken this long for people to like the game. I think it's more on the lines of because it wasn't popular, so now there's not very many of them left out there. I think that's what it is mainly. But you still can't touch an asteroid machine for, you know, under $650, even if it's not working. But, you know, like Die Hard, shoot, I've even seen some Area 51s go for, you know, like $300. Which to me is cheap. I feel that's cheap. I know some people probably not, because they were probably buying them for $50 2-3 years ago. If you wonder why I never go live with my channel, it's because of my internet connection. I have to do everything, do all videos. I tried live once before, and the lag is just so bad. I mean, it's just not worth it trying to put up with it. I wonder how many people are cringing. Because I'm soaking down a bread machine. Trust me, water doesn't hurt them. Most of the time, water doesn't hurt electronics. What hurts electronics is turning them on while they're wet. Okay, after I get it all rinsed off and it's full of water, it will sit out in the sun. It will sit out in the sun for a day before I call it good. Not a bad looking bread machine. Kind of a little ugly on the inside. Got some shit in it that I can't get out. And I'm not about to scrub the hell out of it and remove all the finish on it. People understand that they are used. All they want them to be is clean as possible, and working. Not too bad. Yeah. How do you think we get circuit boards clean? Mean green, scrub them, and rinse them off. And then let them sit. A lot of those boards that you've seen me working on Dragon, a lot of those boards were nasty as hell when I got them. And all I did was spray them down with mean green, scrub them, and then we used them. Like I said, water doesn't hurt them. Turning them on while they're wet is what hurts them. Back on Time Soldiers. You know, if it would have had a Wells Gardner monitor in it, I would have fixed the Wells Gardner, because they're a lot more reliable than a lot of these other ones. I know there's going to be people that disagree with me, but you know, Wells Gardners are fairly easy to fix. This Matshitsu, Shitsa, that should tell you everything. It's a Shitsa. I've seen a lot of people bashing it, and you know, and it's hard to find any parts for it. You know, caps are all right, easy to find, and I did find the big transistors, and I did find a flyback, but hopefully you've seen the video of me working on that monitor before this one, but I don't know how this is going to fall into place. Excuse me a minute. I have to watch about this because YouTube really frowns upon it. They about shut my other channel down because of my first channel, because that was strictly vaping, and that's a no-no. But anyway, on that Time Soldiers, I'm going to try and get that video posted and let you see what the hell happened to that monitor. I can fix the monitor, that wouldn't be a problem. The video I post on it's probably not going to be complete. I may complete it and let you know that I am going to probably swap it over to LCD instead of screwing with that monitor, because what had happened to it is going to continue if it's run, you know, 7 days a week or whatever. If it's in an arcade, it's going to be a problem, so let's switch it over and go LCD and be done with it. That way, if I get a call out onto the floor to fix it, you know, I just carry out a new monitor and put a new monitor in it. That's going to be the easiest thing to do. Now, on some of the other ones, if there's the Wells Gardner, I'll go ahead and fix the Wells Gardners, but this thing, nah. We're going to set it outside and hopefully maybe somebody will take it. I doubt it, though. But that's what's going on. Let's see. I got another auction starting here in about 45 minutes. That's another TNT amusement auction. Come here, you little bastard. Took care of him. One of them stinking little sweat beads. Oh, screwed him up. Now he's flying around in circles on the ground. Where'd you go? I'll tell you, Monday, my patience were really tested at the sale. You know, it was about 95 degrees and hotter inside. And, you know, so my patience were very, very thin with people, because as I get older, I have found that I am allergic to stupidity. And, you know, I'd get the bid, I'd win the bid. Ew. I'd win the bid, and I'd go up to the table to get what I want. And there's these women. I'm not going to say nothing bad about women. I love them. But when you're standing in front of the table and I come up to the table and I say, "Excuse me," and they just turn and look at you like you have three eyes or you have a mohawk, and don't move, it gets just a tad bit aggravating. So you push your way through to the table, you get what you want, and as soon as you turn around, who's standing there? More women. Like I said, nothing against women. It's just that sometimes, it's not always women either. A lot of times it's guys. They do the same thing. So I turn around with my box, and sure enough, there's no room for me to get the hell out of there with my box. So I just start plowing through. I mean, pushing, hitting people. Excuse me, and as I run into them with a box, you know, and they just kind of move off a little bit, and you hit them again with it because they don't move far enough. I mean, I don't know if they're afraid they're not going to see what's up next, or if that's just me, or if they just don't like me, which is fine. You know, I had to apologize to one woman. I didn't have to, but I did, because I whacked her pretty good with a box. And I kind of talked to her. I mean, she's not a bad person, just... But it's all good. You know, you go to the sale, you're not there to make friends. But you do have friends there. Yeah. Over the years, you make friends at the sales, and a lot of times you kind of pick friends that you're not buying the same stuff. You know, most of the time, everything I'm bidding on, I'm bidding on it against women. because, you know, let's face it, a lot of the stuff I buy is what women like. What women like. That was a movie, and you know, that movie was pretty stupid with Mel Gibson. Didn't like it. Watched it once. But, you know, the guys do it too. And then, you know, and then you bid again, and you win the bid again, and you go up to the table, you know, again, and who's up there again? The same people that you already run over the first time. And what do? The exact same thing. So you know what I do? The exact same thing. I run their asses over and run into them with boxes. I grab my box, I just turn around and start plowing through. I mean, if you can't give me a little room to get out of there, then, well, then I guess you do deserve to get hit with a box. Maybe you deserve to get hit with something else, too. But like I said, I was trying my patience on Monday. Because you know, it's hot. You know, you have a little more patience when it's a little cooler. It's not 95 degrees, and you know, you have sweat dripping off of you, and everybody's cranky. Everybody's cranky. They didn't get their nap. But sometimes I think they do it on purpose, just because I do buy stuff they want. You know, there's not a Monday that's gone by that I didn't piss off some lady, some woman, because I bought what they wanted. It's like those grandma and grandpa. Hopefully you've seen this, no, you may not. Okay, let me go get grandma and grandpa. Here's grandma and grandpa. I bought these two. You have people, especially, they wait for everything to be $2 before they'll buy anything. You know, and I'm sorry, I'm not put together that way. If I want something, I'm going to buy it. Okay, well, I bought these two for $5. I was under the impression that they were $5 a piece. But actually, I ended up with them for $5 for the pair. But anyway, beside that, I got the winning bid at $5. I walked up there. Same thing, pushing my way through. Excuse me, shoving people out of the way so I could get to the table. Pick up grandma and grandpa, and what do I hear? Oh, that's what I wanted. Well, buy it. Don't wait till it's $2. If you want it, buy it. You know, grandma and grandpa, I'll get, well, like I said, I paid $5 for the pair of them. And I'll take them over, and I'll probably ask $15 to $20 for the pair of them. Now, if somebody else wanted them, and you know, and like I said, I was under the impression they were going to be by the piece. So it was $5, and I figured, okay, 5, $10 for the pair. And I'd ask $20 for the pair. Well, after I got my tickets, I looked at it. Nope, it was $5 for the pair and not a piece. But you know, if they wanted them that bad, it's called buy them. Not wait there until somebody else buys them. If you want them, buy them. Hell, like I said, if they would have went up to $10, I was done. I would have been done. Because I figured, well, then I'd have to pay $10 a piece for them. This towel stinks. It smells like old people. Hey, nice bread machine. All duded up and ready to go. I'm kind of running out of crap here well, I'm not running out of crap. I'm running out of steam in myself to do more. And I got way too much to do. But you know, I think my all-time favorite is people that walk up to the door, open the door, or if the door's open, walk up and stand right in the middle of the doorway. Just stand there and look. You know, and you're standing behind them. It's like, well, get in there so I can get in and see what's going on. No, they want to stand in the doorway and look like an idiot. They do that in the front room a lot. You open that door and there's four guys standing there right around the door watching the auction. You can't even get in because you got these guys plugged up everywhere. And the one Monday, I was behind an older couple. I say older because they may have been another 5 years older than me. So that's an older couple. Following them, they're just moving along at a snail's pace. And we're all going to get something to eat. So they're in front of me. We all walk in to the restaurant or the snack bar, whatever you want to call it. They walk in a little ways to the next doorway and then stop and stand and look in and just stand there like statues while they're trying to figure out what they want. Well, we have this big area in the snack bar where you walk in, you walk over, you get your pops, you go around the corner here and you can look at the food. She has onion rings and tater tots and chicken for the sandwiches all in the big heater and all that, and the menus way down at the other end at the coolers. But no, we have to stand in the doorway and look all the way to the other end of the cafe or the restaurant at the menu that's way to hell down there. We have to stand right in the doorway and look and try and decide what we want. It's like, oh God, I had to push and move the guy out of the way so I could get in and get a pop and get my hot dog and soft pretzel. I mean, I just put my arm up against him and said, "Excuse me," as I walked past him into the restaurant. And he looks at me like, well, what the hell is that for? And before I heard an irk out of his mouth, I said, you can't be standing in the doorway deciding what you want. Get your ass in and then decide so other people can come in. That was my all-time favorite. Boy, that just made for a great Monday. People. Some people I don't know. We're not going to go there. I'm done. Okay, it's been a day that I've had that soaking, and I am going to need a glove. If I can get my hand in it. You ever try and put a glove on one-handed? There. Okay. Now we'll take a peek at this. That solution will eat the skin right off your hands. Okay, now we'll take it in. Get it put in a sink. Now, I'm going to have to shut you down. I have to pause it for a minute while I go put some more stuff in my tub, and then we'll get that rinsed off. Okay, I got you set up in the tripod, and we'll rinse this off. Get it out. Okay, now we'll get it washed up here. Take a look at it. This makes it so much easier, effortless, is when I soak all this stuff. Let me back you up just a hair. Okay, now I'll dry it off and we'll see what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, there it is, done. That was the ugliest roaster I could find at the sale to show you what Hopper's special sauce does to these things. You can see the inside turned out really nice. And you can see that's just from letting it sit overnight. in my solution. And then you've seen me wash it, how effortlessly it was to wash it. Now, the inside, I did attack it a little bit with an SOS pad just to clean up a little bit more of some stuff that was, you know, just left clinging on because it was really burnt on, and that stuff doesn't take it off completely. But I won't lie to you, it does work. My solution works. Now it's all ready to go. All ready to be stickered and taken over and put out and sold. So I hope you kind of liked some of my ranting and that tonight. And a little bit of, you know, me cleaning, how I clean some of this stuff up that's really bad. Now my solution, you can use it on metal, cast iron, but you cannot put aluminum in it. Aluminum, it will strip it. I mean, it will pit the hell out of it. You know, you can see even my finger, I had a little bit in my glove, and it'll eat the skin right off of you. But it works. It works for getting cooked, baked on, crusty messes off of these things. Okay, again, I hope you enjoyed the video, some of my ranting and how I clean some of this stuff up, and you got to watch me wash some dishes. So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And until next time, see ya.